All right. So why would seniors choose to stay at CCU when this institution, like all others, has its warts and shortcomings and that sort of thing? Well,
what was my first impression of CCU? It was the most hideous campus I had ever seen.
Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan, actually. It felt more like a church camp.
I remember mocking the buildings and like, this is just, oh look, that's tan, and that's tan, and that's tan.
Thought it just felt like summer camp.
And I was like, wow, I can't believe I actually wanted to go to this school.
I just thought it was a dirt hole.
But then went talking to the admissions counselor, and then everything just changed.
But as I got into the swing of things and got to know my roommates and RAs, really get involved in the community, that's when I really fell in love with the school.
I knew for a fact that this is where God wanted me to be because it was a campus where Christ was the center of it, and it weren't just like sit in your butt Christians, but get out there in the community and serve.
But I was able to find that it was so much more, just being able to see that it was a university centered on Christ, and that's what drew me in to come here, and it's been the ultimate experience.
That's definitely the place for me. So that was my first impression of CCU.
I think the reason that students stay at CCU and they graduate from here because they are connected. They get connected to other students, to staff, to faculty, and so on. They're so well connected, they're so well integrated into the community and in relationships and so on, and so they want to stay.
My favorite part about being here is just the fact that you're surrounded by fellow believers who can lift you up and encourage you, and you can do the same for them.
Well, when I came here, what I really was attracted to about the college was the community and the fellowship, and that's why I decided to come.
My favorite experience with the professor was first semester this year. I went into Ron Rex's office and I had a really bad case of senioritis at that point, and I just hated school and didn't want to be there. And we ended up talking about where I was at and how I was doing, and he was just really encouraging and wasn't condemning at all.
When I first came to CCU, I wanted a college where I could grow in my faith and find brothers and sisters in Christ, that I could have friends for the rest of my life.
I've noticed that this senior class particularly espouses the rare virtue of humility.
If I were able to go back to my freshman year and tell myself something and learn it right then and there, it would be to be still and know that He is God, and that He is the most important one to keep centered in our hearts and our minds, and He's the one doing everything.
The advice that I would give to a newcomer is make sure you spend time with God. And when you don't spend time with the Lord, the tough times get tougher and the fun times are less enjoyable.
My favorite class here at CCU was Matt Jones' FYI class. In that, we got out of the CCU bubble. We really engaged with Matt and just with all the other guys in the class.
The three seniors that I'm most acquainted with are Ryan Olson, Ryan Holliker, and Kurt Ogbowele. And the quality by far that stands out in these three young men is a willingness to go deep with themselves and with their friends.
The advice I give to newcomers coming in would be just to really invest in relationships. The best thing about being at CCU these last 4 years has been the relationships that I've been able to build with other guys. Just have depth that I've never experienced before. To really be able to trust and be completely vulnerable.
I would say that seniors stick it out here, and any good student would stick it out here because students here recognize that CCU has a lot going for it. In many respects, it is definitely on a track that is heading the right direction. But also, not only that, chances to develop more intimate relationships with one another in the classroom and outside of the classroom. And these are things that CCU has had going for it for a while, and I'm quite confident will continue to have going for it in the years to come. We are able to offer things as a small Christian institution which you cannot get at other schools.
service to one another, and ultimately love for our God. Congratulations.